guys, this is Heather at Homeschool Culture, and I decided that I was going to come back. I was going to come back to YouTube. I know it has been very, very many months since I have been on here. So I'm going to get a 5th grade curriculum video out to y'all today. But I wanted to do this video first and just kind of give you some insight of what was going on and where I've been. And yes, we're still homeschooling. We just officially started summer 2 weeks ago. I gave my son the first week off. Just do whatever you want for the most part, within reason. Lots of outside time, even though it's really hot in Texas already. But this week we actually started with our summer schooling, which for us is pretty simple. We are finishing some stuff that we didn't get to finish. So we do a history lesson. We do it together. He works on some math work and some sentence writing. That is what we do for summer school here at our house. If you are new to me, then welcome. I have a 10-year-old, about to be 11, 5th grader. He'll be 5th grader this year. And I have a 15-year-old 11th grader. And so what was new with her, she got a new job. And so we normally take a really, really short summer. When I say short summer, like maybe 4 weeks-ish, and jump back in. I don't know, we might go a little bit longer this time, especially if him and I are doing some like recapping and getting things done from last school year. But she's working 40 hours a week, which here in Texas, you're allowed to do that if you're 15. But once school starts back, they pare that down to like, I don't know, I think 15 or 18 hours. So I said, fine, just go work, enjoy that experience. And we will start school a little bit later with her. But I will get her video out. I'm just waiting for more stuff. It has been a whirlwind of trying to figure out what to do with her. And when I do her 11th grade video, I'll explain why, because we're kind of at this point where there's so many different options for us to go. But through just conviction from the Lord, I finally decided on a way. So when I get to her 11th grade video curriculum, I'll show you what we're using and the route we decided to go. Now, my 5th grader, I might even start school earlier with him and, dive back in, but I always dive in slow anyways, like where we just do a little bit and then the next week we'll add a little bit more and then the next week we add a little bit more. And so him and I might do that, but like being able to do morning basket and all that stuff together will be when she is done working her 40 hours a week, which she's really enjoying. So I am gonna, if she wasn't enjoying it, not that I wouldn't let her quit. I mean, I would still make her do it, but I maybe would just, be like, okay, we'll just do these hours and, whatever. But she's really, really enjoying it. Okay, so where have I been? Well, I love my homeschool channel, but there's only so much content I can do. And I feel like if I put too much time and energy into the channel sometimes, I lack in other areas. And so like this time of year when it's planning and all that type of stuff, I love to get content out there. I like doing reviews. I like doing look-throughs, things like that. I'm looking right now at all the 5th grade curriculum. And if you ever want to look through of anything I show, please reach out and I will show you. But I have been pursuing a side hustle. I don't know what else to call it besides that because it doesn't feel like a job. It's kind of a side hustle. But there has been some trial and error and just learning how to do things, etc. And so long story short, I have been selling, I started an eBay business. And so I've been selling on eBay. And so I will go to like garage sales and estate sales and a lot of stuff from my own house because if you're like me, you're a collector of many things. And so just going through and getting rid of things and selling on eBay, and which is really awesome for us because I was able to purchase, I would say pretty much everything for my kids, both of my kids this year, through those eBay sales, plus having extra money. So if you're looking if you're looking for a side hustle, I would definitely say selling on eBay is one way to do it, assuming, you have access. That's the one thing. It is harder for like country people, which is where I live, just because there's less inventory out there to buy used and resell. But you'd be surprised at like, when people say, I don't know if I could sell that on eBay, I can guarantee you probably can, because people buy the strangest stuff, for a decent amount of money. So there you go. So that's one thing I've been doing that's like occupied a lot of my side time. And then another thing is just diving into the Bible and really trying to look at it from a perspective of the original languages and things like that. And so it's just taken a lot of time. There was probably a time period between like October and January where I was studying like 5 and 6 hours a day, the Bible, really just trying to get a grasp on things that maybe aren't always taught 100% in the church. So anywho, so that's what I've been doing. But I'm thankful for the Lord. I'm thankful for Jesus. We love God and Jesus in this household. So if you are new to me, just know that we are very much a Bible-based homeschool family. So, okay, so that is it. That is where I have been. I have been diving into the Bible. I started that little side hustle. I hate that word hustle, but side business. And of course, just spending time. I mean, if you are new to me, I don't know if you know this, but my 10-year-old does have dyslexia, dysgraphia, and dyscalculia. And so where my 11th grade daughter, since 3rd grade, when we started homeschooling her, she's always been super independent, doing everything on her own for the most part. He's the absolute opposite. And so we do everything side by side. I will say this, he has requested more independent work. You can tell that he's ready for that. Like, oh, I see her doing all this independent work. Why don't I have it? And so as I go through his stuff here in a little bit with you, on another video, of course, we'll discuss some of the things that I plan on incorporating for independent work for him. And we'll try it. I mean, I'm going to attempt to try it. And if it's something that doesn't work, or it might not work every day, etc., then we will, taper back. That's what's so awesome about homeschool, is you do what's best for you and that specific child. So I have one child that's like this over here, and I have another child that's like this over here. And you just find what works for your kiddo. So, okay, on that note, I'm gonna let you go. I am gonna do this other video for you, and I'm gonna get my 11th graders video out. I'm waiting for stuff to come in. I know I am way late. Normally I'm one of the first people to get these videos out, and I'm probably one of the last now. But again, my priorities were somewhere else, and so now that summer started, I have all this free time, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a video for everybody, because I like sharing. I like watching the videos. I learn about things that I've never seen before, or ideas, or how do I incorporate that, etc. And so I value the other mamas out here on YouTube sharing for homeschool, which is why I started this channel initially. And I like being able to give back and share as well. So if you ever have any questions on specific curriculum, where I got it, how I like it, I will shoot straight with you. Like I did a video, I did do a video in the spring over something that my daughter did that I don't ever bash something unless it was just like inappropriate, but I will definitely let you know when something doesn't work for our family and give you whys to that. So please put a comment down below and let me know how you're doing, and just share with me some things that you plan on doing this summer with your family. Okay, I hope you have a super blessed day and a blessed week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.